doing? Give a Loser here, and today we're off to learn our first part of this sweet classical piece called Caramba. And I had my guitar tuned when I played it. I'm going to put a link here if you haven't heard it or if you want to hear it, the whole thing. I have my guitar tuned a half a step lower. In this case I tuned it back to the regular E, so you guys don't have to change your tuning of your guitar. And so if it sounds different, that's why. I'll play it one time through, just the first part we're going to learn today, and then I'll break it down note for note. Very nice and very simple. The only thing we have to keep an eye out for is the basses to be the correct bass being plugged so we sound in tune. And once again, this is a classical piece, so it's not going to be the easiest thing explaining. I spent a couple of days thinking how to do it, and I think I found the easiest way. So be patient with me and rewind the video if you like, and let's get started. We want to use your index to start from the first joint all the way to the end to bar the 3 strings on the bottom. That's the 3 treble strings on the 5th fret. Now I'm not using the bottom E string, but it's easier than using 2 fingers and then stretching with the pinky and the ring. So that's what we're going to do, just to use the 3rd and the 2nd string. Then pluck only once the 3rd string, then 3 times the 2nd string, and the 3rd time you're going to pluck the 2nd string, you want to put an open top bass there. So that was 1 on the 3rd, 3 on the 2nd with the bass at the end. And to make that jumpy feel, every time I pluck, I place my finger to mute the sound, so it has a more jumpy feel. Then you want to put your middle finger, badass finger, on the 6th fret of the 3rd bass. That's the 4th string counting from down up, along with your ring finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and pluck with your thumb and your index the 4th and the 3rd string twice. Then middle finger will go on the top 6th string, that's the top bass, on the 7th fret, pluck once, release and plug again. Now we have a little play with the trill. That's the index on the 2nd string of the 5th fret, we pluck once, middle finger down, keep the ring finger where it is, middle finger goes down on the 6th fret. When we lift, we're back on the 5th fret with the index, and then we're going to hammer down with the finger and lift up again. I only plucked once, and I produced 3 notes like that. That's a hammer-on pull-off. From the 5th to the 6th to the 5th. Then lift up your index and pluck open the 2nd string. And then place down, excusez-moi, place down on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string your ring finger and plug together one time along with the middle bass. Then your middle finger will go 1 fret up, again on the 2nd string, but this time on the 2nd fret, and then index finger 1 more fret up on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. I'll play it one time slow so it doesn't get too confusing, and then I'll continue. Finger, and then I just jumped up. You can do that, it's a little bit more difficult. Then keeping the index, we're going to do a few little bass changes. We're going to pluck with your badass finger, again the middle finger, on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, or the 3rd bass if you like, and then the middle bass open. Then move your middle finger on the 3rd string on the 2nd fret while the index is still on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and pluck those strings, that's the 3rd and the 2nd, with your index and middle finger of your right hand, and then slide down 2 frets with the same position, so your middle finger will be now on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and your index will be on the 2nd string on the 3rd fret. And pluck once, and jump back up to the previous shape, 2 frets, pluck those twice now, but the second time around add a top bass. And then lift up your middle finger and just jump quickly with your index 1 string up on the 1st fret, and pluck once again, index, middle, 3rd string, 2nd string, but twice. Now with your middle finger on the 2nd fret, on the middle bass, and then open right there on the top bass. I'll play it from the trill now once again so we don't get lost. Almost finished, guys. And then index will go on the 1st string on the 1st fret, ring finger will go on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and this time we're playing middle and ring finger, 2nd and 1st string, only once together. Then remove your ring finger and jump 1 string up on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and plug again middle and ring finger, the bottom 2 strings. Then jump another one up, that's on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, but this time plug the index and middle finger, 3rd and 2nd string. This has a little jumpy feel to it. And right there we're going to go to a previously played shape with our index on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, our middle on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Plug those 2 together with index and middle, and plug the middle bass together. Now instead of jumping 2 frets up with the same shape, we're going to jump only 1 fret, pluck once, and then 1 more fret, and then as we did before, we're going to add our ring finger though on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, or the 3rd bass if you like. Pluck that once, and then middle bass to finish it off. I'll play 1 time through, very, very slow. You guys can watch and see where the fingers go. Remember the correct bases. That's it, guys. What we're going to do from there, I'm going to show that on the second video. We simply repeat 3 more times, so that's 4 times altogether, and every second time there's a slight variation. That's what I'm going to do in the next video, and that's what we're going to learn. And then the 4th time we add some extra notes so we can jump to part B. And then we have a little jumpy feel right there too. I hope you guys like it, have fun with it. Just practice like 5-10 minutes a day, very, very slow, and let the mapping of the progression happen in your head, and have fun. God bless. See you in the next video, guys.